What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good, gang? This your boy McFreezie from McFreezeFromDaShack. Before we get started, go ahead and make sure you hit that subscribe button. I appreciate all 106 of you. I think it is 106 of you. That subscribed to my channel so far. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Hopefully, for more to come. I need 1,000 subscribers before we have a big giveaway. That's a PS5 going to somebody that subscribed already. So, once we get to 1,000 subscribers, we're going to have that PS5 Ultimate 1,000 subscriber giveaway celebration. And one of you is going to win a PS5, all courtesy of your boy, right here. But, today, I want to salute. This is my tribute of saluting to one of the best iconic directors in HBCU, okay? As you know, yes, he has joined Texas Southern. He used to be at Southern University for the Human Jukebox. He is the maestro, the one and only Mr. Brian Simmons. Mr. Brian Simmons, right here. Mr. Brian Simmons. So, what is next for Brian Simmons over at Texas Southern? Well, we only could find out. But what we will miss of Brian Simmons over from Southern, that's yet to be known. So I'm here to share some video footages that I love. There's a lot out there that I love that Brian did. And like I said before in the video before, I'm going to miss this cat with Southern University. I hope he brings the to Texas. The interview said, hey, okay, it's the sound that Southern has that he's going to miss. But he's going to bring that Brian Simmons to Texas Southern. So what type of Brian Simmons will we see at Texas Southern? Only hope will tell. But for now, let's celebrate the icon, the legendary Brian Simmons.
Jaguar fans, please direct your attention as the Southern University system is ready for the 2019 class for the Southern University. This is the Jaguar
that was some of the greatest scenes of Mr. or as I can call him, TSU's director Brian Simmons when he was with Southern. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! He brought the That's what I meant when I say he brought the to HBCU. It was always something different. Now his music was one thing, but just him in character, he was him being himself. He was being himself. That was the Brian Simmons. That is the Brian Simmons I know. He kept everybody. He kept smiles on everybody's face. You know, it was where you can go to a battle of bands or a football game, just in general, and have a smile on your face. I mean, it was something to go to when Brian Simmons was directing a band there, and that's what he meant to me. Mardi Gras parades. Oh man, the way he presents himself, the way Brian presents himself is like no other. But I understand he's being himself. He's having fun while doing it, and that's what I like about it. That's what set him apart from other band directors in the HBCU. Is where other band directors in HBCU, they take it real serious. They be all strut, mean looking, like they serious. Okay, that's good and dandy. But have fun while doing it. And when you have fun as a leader of a band or organization such as Southern, the rest will follow behind you. You got to lead by example. And that's what Brian Simmons is going to bring to Texas Southern. That's what Brian Simmons is going to keep within this region with the HBCU, also with the SWAC. You know, I think he's going to change not only the program, but he's going to change the way of directing. Period. That's just me. And to be honest with you, this man here is going to really, really turn heads from other directors if he's not turning heads already. And that's what I'm going to miss with Southern. Southern loved that. The Human Jukebox loved that. They loved that. And big shout outs to Mr. Clarence. I forget his name. Bless me, bless me. Ooh, I'm sneezing off of that. See? But big shout outs to him. I don't know what happened with I think his name is Mr. Clarence. I don't know. The director from Texas Southern. I don't know what happened with him. But big shout outs to him too. I hope things turn around for the better for him, to where he can find another organization, or maybe he can come back to Texas Southern as an assistant band director under Brian Simmons. Who knows? But all I can tell you is, ladies and gentlemen, that when he walks out there representing Texas Southern, it's going to be a different wave. It's going to be a different ocean. Like he said in the interview, Southern may be the best band in the land, but it's a lot of ocean out there. A lot of ocean. And that's what I like about him. He brings that in HBCU. Southern is going to always be Southern. They're going to always have that quality sound. They're going to always have that. The music is there. The sound is there. Southern is going to be known for their sound. But Texas Southern under a different mantra, it's going to turn around too. And I would love to see that battle between Southern and Texas Southern. I would love to see that. That's going to be one battle that I would love to sit down and enjoy, because both band directors, Mr. Taylor or this Mistro right here, they're going to bring some beautiful music in these marching bands and these programs, and it's going to make everybody else in the SWAC look bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Now, We're going to have 2 new schools in the SWAC as well that also is known for their sound and their beautiful music. But I don't think these 2 bands have the rich history, the legendary sound that we all think of when we name these different bands. We think of the sound. Such as the Human Jukebox, they're known for their beautiful Southern New Orleans sound. They got that New Orleans flavor type of sound with it. If you don't believe me, hold on. I'm finna bring up something that's going to make you make you believe this. And this is something that I can bring to the table and say, okay, Southern is known for their sound. And I want you to listen to this, okay?
What is your day like?
I want you to listen to this while this commercial is going on. I want you to listen to this, and I want you to listen to it good, and I want you to write in the comments what do you think about this song. I mean, this is Southern. Let me tell you something. This is gonna be Southern in the upcoming years. So I want you to really listen to it. Now you tell me. You tell me what you think in the comments. That was emotional roller coaster. Okay? That song had my hair raising. Gave me goosebumps. Not because it was Southern Planet, it's because it was the sound. That enrichment sound that the human jukebox brung to the table. And like I said, it was directed by this cat, Mr. Brian Simmons. So they got some songs out there that will, you know, wow you. And like I said, because of this maestro right here, he's gonna really bring it out, man. And that's what I'm going to treasure of Mr. Brian Simmons. So I salute him once again. I salute you, Brian Simmons. Congratulations. I hope your legacy is going to continue on, regardless of where you go from here on out. Your legacy will be well known. And if I had $1 million right now, I would make you a plaque for the best director. To me, you are the best director that I can ever imagine. I think you can go and pick any school you want to pick, and you will bring that Brian Simmons flavor to them. It may take a while. Like I said, it may take a while. Like Texas Southern, it may take a while for you to go in and kind of pick up on things. Being that you're a new director, that's with all new directors. The same thing with Mr. Taylor. Mr. Taylor is a good director. Now, this man learned from Mr. Taylor. Oh my God. Brian, he learned from Cedric. He learned from all of them. Every last one of them taught Mr. Simmons here how to be that person, how to direct music, what to look for when directing music. Mr. Simmons learned from a good staff over at Southern, and now that he's taken that to another level with his career, I hope he teaches others, and that will open the eyes to others that, hey, just like he did it, we can do it too. We can go and become this big thing, this director of bands, and be somebody and be a leader. And that's what Mr. Simmons is going to bring to the table over at TXU. Now, if anybody have questions on how TXU is going to do it, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. And trust me, it may be a little different changes there. It may be, maybe not. Who knows? But Mr. Simmons is going to make that happen. He's going to put his flavor in with it once he gets the hang of it. And guess what? He's going to make that program branch out. He's going to make that program branch out. And I believe in him. I believe in him 100%. It's okay to be upset, because we heard that people got upset that he left Southern. He left Southern. Now everybody's not. No. You can't say everybody's going to go over to Texas Southern because he's over at Texas Southern. You still got a program. The Human Jukebox is going to always be the Human Jukebox. They're going to be known for their music. They got a large music book. Trust me. Just because Mr. Simmons is out the picture, he's moved on. He's going to be what he always dreamed to be. That program over at Southern is going to be great. It's gonna be great. You never know. Next year's band may be as big as Bethune-Cookman. You know, you never know. But that leadership over there is still gonna be good. It's still gonna be great. The Human Jukebox is not going nowhere. They not losing no touch. They may miss this Maestro, but guess what? It's gonna make room for somebody else to take their step on a pedestal. You got Mr. Taylor. Mr. Taylor is a good person. I mean, hey, I love his directing as well. I just wish, I mean, and you know what? You know what? Everybody have their wish. I thought, and this is what I thought. I thought these two, Mr. Taylor and Brian, was going to be the dynamic duo of Southern. They was going to run Southern Human Jukebox. You know, I never thought of this either, but you know what? Hey, dreams can happen, and you know what? When you have opportunity, go for it. And I applaud, I salute Mr. Simmons for making that move, because guess what? It's bringing Southern, it's branching Southern out, because they're going to go up there and they're going to ask him, hey, where you learned your style of music from? And it's only one place that Mr. Simmons can look back on, and that's Southern University. And they're going to be like, dang, he learned from Southern. Let me go over here and check it out. All it's going to do is going to bring more heads to Southern. Southern Human Jukebox is going to have a good program. And they're going to always have that good program. They're going to always be the beast, the maestro of all marching bands. Hands down. Alright? So, this is my tribute to Mr. Simmons. Like I said, I'm going to miss you. I'm going to miss you, but I know I'm going to see you on the parade routes, because Texas Southern always come down here for Mardi Gras. I'm going to see your music. I'm going to see how the way you handle Texas Southern. I want to see, because I know you can do it. I already know you got it. I already know you got it, because God got you. And for Southern, God got y'all, because guess what? Mr. Taylor is still there. Mr. Taylor, look. You showed him, he's gone, and now you have a chance to show others the real Mr. Taylor. Come on out, show yourself, have fun while doing it. Have fun while doing it. I wish I can come and be assistant band director at Southern. Hey, maybe that door may open up for me. But hey, who knows? Who knows? You know? I just love the music, you know. I love it. Every instrument, you hear every instrument. And that's what's so good about Southern. That's what Southern is going to always have. That's what Southern is going to always have. You're going to hear every instrument. They never leave the instrument out. You know, you hear some of the bands, you can be like, hey, they got trumpets up there, but you don't hear them. This is overloading the trumpets, not Southern. They're going to always have that blend where every instrument, that's what I can say about the Human Jukebox. Every instrument, you're going to hear every instrument. They can knit and twist and blend in and put all types of songs. And it's not just Mr. Simmons here. Mr. Taylor over at Southern. They call him Little Big Human. I forgot his name, but you know what I'm talking about. They got other directors over at Southern that know how to take a song and twist it up and put a little flavor in it. You know, you got to put sugar in the Kool-Aid to make the Kool-Aid to get the taste, you know, to get that sweetness. And see, that's what Southern has. It has that vibe about them. So, big kudos to both bands. I want to see what FAMU and Bethune-Cookman is going to bring to the table in the SWAC, because this is going to be their first season in the SWAC. They used to Jackson State, okay? And I think FAMU is used to Southern because they played each other so far. So they heard what the SWAC has to offer. But what these two big bands in Florida is going to bring to the SWAC, that's what I want to see. Because I know one thing. Jackson State, Southern, Texas Southern, Alabama State. Who else I'm forgetting? I think it's Alabama A&M. Look, if you're going to play in the SWAC, you got to bring it. Because guess what? These bands ain't going to take no mess. And that's what I love about SWAC bands. They're not going to take no... Y'all coming from the MEAC. Y'all coming from the MEAC. These SWAC bands know how to throw down. And they can bring some power. So let's see what you can bring to the table, Bethune-Cookman and FAMU. Let's see. But until then, let's just hold our horses and see what happens. Once again, big shout-outs to Brian Simmons. Big shout-outs to Showtime. Big shout-outs to... who else I'm forgetting? I'm forgetting a whole bunch of them. Killer Kev, Showtime, Rogers Bros, Marching Sport. The list goes on and on and on. Smash Time. Big shout outs to all of you. And make sure that each and every one of you go and subscribe to each of them that I said. Because guess what? We're going to put marching band, HBCU marching bands on top again. They need to be heard. Yes, I'm talking about the Bowie States, all the way down to the small colleges, Miles College, even the high schools. Come on. Edna Carr, McDonald 35. You know, some of these schools are changing names. So, look, they need to be heard. Because guess what? Black schools and HBCUs is rising. And just like Southern can go to Georgia and sell out during halftime, nobody moved to get nachos and cheese. Let me tell you something. It's going to be more of that to come. So please support our HBCUs, support our black high schools out there all over the country. Because it's not just New Orleans, it's not just Mississippi, it's not just Florida, it's not just Alabama, it's not just Georgia. They're all over. So support each and every one of us. And let Mr. Simmons prove a point to you that any band director that has a dream and has an opportunity to go ahead and move ahead to the next level, go ahead and do it. Because that's your opportunity. Do not miss out on that. Let this be an example. And kudos to Mr. Simmons, man. I love you, bro. Look, you keep the laugher in me. You keep me smiling every day with your videos. I mean, the way you do your directing and everything. I just sit back and sometimes I'll be in awe. Sometimes it brings tears to my eyes, some of the music, because I can't believe it. It's coming out of that like that. I mean, your arrangements and everything is excellent. To Mr. Taylor over at Southern, you keep it up. You and the other directors, keep it up, man. Big shout outs to all of you over there at Southern University. Big shout outs to all of you at Texas Southern, man. Y'all get a new band director, new program. Hope things turn around for the better. To our university organizations, our presidents out there. Let me just speak before I go off of here. Let me speak. This message is just to the presidents and all the board members at each and every university. Look, I get it. You have to raise money for your university, okay? But let's do something to support our marching bands. Let's do something to... Some of these schools have old instruments that's wearing out. Let's support our marching bands. Let's support our football teams. Let's support the football stadiums. Let's make sure that when people come to HBCUs, that they ain't just coming to know just historic university. That they're coming to a university that's well known, that keeps an upkeep in their universities. So don't just be greedy with your money. Because of that marching band making $25,000 and they donate to the marching band, okay. So that's $25 to the marching band. $25,000 to that marching band. So that's good. But don't take that money from that marching band and put it in something that needs to be done in the university. You should have something set aside for the university for that. The marching band should have their fund for them. so it can cover their uniforms, cleaning fees, their instruments, new instruments, and stuff like that. Let's keep these bands upkeep and not like throw them down because of, oh, they making money and we don't know nothing about it. Don't you know they're representing you everywhere they go? They representing your university everywhere they go. And that's a good thing. Don't take that away from them. Let's support our marching bands. Because, hey, I'd rather people learn music more than be out here killing each other left and right over some BS. That's just me. Let's put down the gun and pick up an instrument. If you can't do that, pick up a book to read. Learn something. Learn something new. Let's stop killing each other. Stop killing each other, because that's not getting us nowhere. And that's what we need to do. We need to have gun reform. We need to have better universities. We need to have marching bands all over. Big kudos to every summer band out here. When summertime comes, they get together, they perform, and then they have battle of the bands. I love that. Let's keep that going. Every season. No matter what's going on, pandemic or whatever, let's keep it going. If we can't do it live, let's do it virtual. But that's my time. God bless you all. Make sure you subscribe. Hit that bell icon to follow with your boy. Also, if you like the videos I post so far, go ahead and hit that like button. But number one, make sure you comment. Comment. Let's show our brother here some love. I know y'all comment on the other video. I appreciate you. But let's show our brother Mr. Simmons some love, man. And from all of us here at McFreezieFromDaShack, especially me, McFreezie, I love you, Mr. Simmons, man. I'm glad you make that move. I'm ecstatic that you made that move, because that showed me that I can do anything that Christ puts me through. And we can do anything that man put us through. And guess what? It's a stepping stone for him. Ours is coming. Our blessing is coming. Amen? So let's just keep our heads up high. Let's support our HBCUs everywhere. Let's support all the people on social media that's bringing our HBCUs. Hey, before it was hard. Now we got people out there that's bringing HBCUs to our homes, and I love that. And continue to do that. Continue to do that. I support each and every one of y'all 100%. From the Rogers Bros all the way down to Killer Kev, all the way down to Smash Time, Showtime Web. The list goes on and on and on and on. There's a lot of us out there, even including myself. So let's keep doing this. Let's keep bringing the HBCUs to our viewers. Let's support our HBCUs more. Until next time, this your boy, DJ McFreezie, signing off. Y'all have a blessed and prosperous 4th of July weekend. To Mr. Simmons, I'm with you. Let's go ahead and support him. Love y'all, peace, and be safe.